someone explain to me why the biggest story to come out of these new Epstein documents, these new documents that the public has had access to for 4 years, how is the biggest story to come out of them not the fact that Jeffrey Epstein was colluding with the mainstream media to spin narratives that he was literally texting Democrats during a congressional hearing? Yeah, how is the biggest story not the fact that Jeffrey Epstein was texting a White House employee saying, you need to talk to your boss and get him on board with what we're doing, and then you trace back who her boss was, and it was fucking Obama. But no, all you guys care about is whether Trump gave some sloppy toppy to Bill Clinton. And let me just be clear, even if something as ridiculous as that did happen, at least it was between two consenting adults, okay? I literally could not give a shit less. At this point, I am convinced that none of you guys actually care about the victims, okay? Because none of you ever mention their names. None of you ever mention trying to get justice for them. All you ever care about is Trump, Trump, Trump. When are you guys gonna wake up and realize that every single time that the Democrats try to pull another rabbit out of the Epstein hat and think it's gonna frame Trump, it always puts another Democrat under the bus? And you're gonna try to tell us that the Republicans are the pedophile protectors. Now, I'm not saying that 0 Republicans are complicit in any of these operations, okay? But I just think it's real funny how every single time that we get a little breadcrumb, the trail always leads back to either a Democrat or somebody who funded Democrats. This is why me and so many other people have left the Democratic Party, okay? Because every single time that they don't get what they want in a negotiation, they start barking up the Epstein tree again. A tree that they keep trying to convince you is some type of magic beanstalk that when they get to the top is going to lead to the fall of Trump. But the tree is dead, okay? And you guys keep falling on dead branches and injuring yourselves instead. And just so you know, on Tuesday, they are supposed to be voting on whether or not to release the files. And if the Democrats are the ones that vote again not to release them, they either better cut the damn tree down and let us know what's at the top, or they better just shut up and stop climbing the tree. That's all I gotta say.